Once again, welcome everyone. Welcome to Isha Training Solutions. Myself, Saravanan Srinivasan. So I'm going to take you through this Dynatrace software training. So what we will do today, we will discuss about the course content that we are going to cover as part of this course journey. Okay. So I encourage each and every one of you, please stop me at any point of time. If you feel anything that requires additional explanation or you need to get more clarity on certain topic, please stop me at any point of time, ask your question, get the clarity, and then we'll move on, guys. Okay, so that is the expectation. And you can even tell me like what is your objective of joining the session basically, and based on that we can move on. Okay, without wasting further time, so I'll quickly open the course content. So basically, first topic is actually what are APM tools. That is our objective. Okay, that is the reason we joined this session, which is a Dynatrace tool that we are going to learn. But that primary understanding, right? APM tool means what? That understanding is basically missing. So that is the reason we are starting with APM tool understanding. Right now, many they did not know like APM tool means what, why we are using APM tool, what are all the different capabilities that are there. That part is actually missing. So that is the reason we are going to start with the APM tool introduction topic, and then why APM tools required to be learned by developers, performance testers, and performance engineers. Because right now there is a mindset with the people. Everybody is actually having a mindset. This tool is only performance testers only they are using this tool. Performance testers only they are using this tool. That is a mindset everybody is actually having. But actually saying that is not the case. Anybody can use it provided what activity that they are performing is important. Okay, it is not a tool only designed for performance tester. Even developer can use it, performance tester can use it, performance engineers can use it, DevOps engineers can use it, system support engineers can use it. Yes, anybody can use it provided what activity that they are performing is actually important. So that explanation we are going to see. Okay, what developer will do, what performance testers will do, and performance engineers will do, like that we are going to discuss. Okay, so that is what the second topic basically. And then straight away we are coming to Dynatrace introduction. Okay, and then and their competitors. Okay, so in industry, apart from Dynatrace APM tool, lot other APM tools are there. So we are going to discuss about those as well. Okay, we are going to discuss about the other tools in the market, because it's a journey, right? You are not going to stop only with one APM tool. It's a journey. You are going to learn other APM tools in the market as well, just for, I mean, at least to understand that there is a tools that are available. And in future, if you are going to work in different organization with a different APM tool, at least that knowledge will help you. That is the reason we are learning this APM tools. Okay, and also during the interview, what will happen? During the interview, definitely the interviewer will ask, you have experience in other APM tools or what? So at least to tell them that there is a tool is actually available, you should know the other tool list also. So that is what we are going to discuss in the other APM tools in the market. And then Dynatrace components and solution architecture. Okay, there are two deployment models that are available in Dynatrace. One is SaaS based model, software as a service model. SaaS based model means software as a service model, and then managed model. Managed model is nothing but a on-premises model. On-premises. Okay, managed model, on-premises. So we are going to discuss about SaaS model means what, managed model means what is the difference, and which client they are preferring to use SaaS based model, or which client they are preferring to use managed model. That kind of an understanding we are going to get it in this components and solution architecture topic. Okay, SaaS based model means what, managed model means what, which customer they are preferring to use SaaS based model, which customer they are preferring to use managed model, like that we are going to understand. So that when your customer is asking certain question or certain requirement they are giving, that time you can provide your understanding, you can help them or you can educate them to get what model that they want. Okay, whether they want managed model or they want SaaS model, you can educate them. Okay, so that is what we are going to discuss in this topic. And then straight away, see, this course content, how we designed is actually a practical oriented learning. Nothing is actually you are going to learn like assumptions or theoretical or no. It's all practical oriented learning we are going to do it. So what I am going to do, Dynatrace installation, I mean the one agent installation, how we are doing, right? That's that we are going to learn it. And we are also going to learn about, learn through a sample application. So here we are going to explain about three sample applications. Three sample applications we are going to learn. One is I'm going to explain about an application called Jpet Store, Apache Tomcat deployed Jpet Store application. I'm going to explain. And then there is one more application called Konakat. Okay. And then a third application, which is actually the easy travel application provided by Dynatrace team. Dynatrace team, they are providing the easy travel application. That one we are going to look at. Okay. So which means that three sample application we are going to use it, and we are going to create the Dynatrace account, and we are going to configure the Dynatrace one agent. Yes, the entire learning we are going to do it in a practical way. In a practical way, we are going to do the entire learning. I'll take a pass here, guys. Any question till?
No, no.
Okay. So the next very, very, very important topic is actually the front end monitoring. Front end monitoring. So right now, what is actually happening right now in industry, if you look at it, performance testers, when they are doing a performance testing, they are not covering the front end layer. They are not covering the front end layer. Performance testers, when they are doing performance testing, they are doing it with the HTTP protocol, guys. Okay, HTTP protocol will cover the HTTP layer, which is a server layer alone. They are covering. They are not covering the front end layer. Okay, client side layer they are not covering. Performance testing tool, they are not covering the front end or client side layer. They are not covering. But customers are expecting end-to-end response time. Okay, customers are expecting end-to-end response time. But your performance testing tool is actually giving the subset only. It is not giving the end-to-end response time. So how you are going to get this end-to-end response time? Yes, there are tools are available in the market like GT metrics or web page test or lighthouse, like that. There are tools are available in the market which will help you to get the client side details. But using this Dynatrace tool, you are going to get everything in single place. Everything in single place. Actually saying that is the reason nowadays everybody is using Dynatrace or either APM tools in the market case. You don't want to use different tools for different monitoring. No, you are not going to do that. You are not going to use infrastructure monitoring separately, database monitoring separately, client side monitoring separately, network monitoring separately, like that. You are not going to do it. You are going to use everything, you are going to monitor everything from Dynatrace tool itself. That is the best benefit that you are going to get it whenever you are using the APM tool, the tool specifically Dynatrace. Specifically Dynatrace. Even even every customer, why they are preferring APM tools nowadays? Because of this reason only. Okay. Traditionally, if you look at it, we used profiling tools, we used infrastructure monitoring tools, we used database monitoring tools, we used network monitoring tools like that. We used different tools for different monitoring activities. But now, Dynatrace is a single tool. You can use it. You are going to get all these monitoring data, monitoring details. You are going to get it. That is a benefit when you are going to use APM tools. APM tools, okay. End-to-end monitoring or full stack monitoring. They are using the word full stack monitoring. So full stack monitoring, you can achieve it when you are using this APM tool. Full stack monitoring, you are going to achieve it when you are using the APM tool. Okay. So in that, how important this front end monitoring? How important? So your performance testing tool, it is not giving the total response time. If you are using HTTP protocol, you are only going to get the subset of the total response time. But customers, they are expecting end-to-end response time. That is what we discussed right now, right? So using Dynatrace tool, you can achieve that. Using Dynatrace tool, you can achieve that. You can get like end-to-end response time. You can get it. You can get it. So what are all the different options that are there in Dynatrace in front-end monitoring? First option is agent level monitoring. First option is agent level monitoring. Agent level, which means that what you are going to install the one agent in the web server. You're going to install the one agent in the web server, and all your static data, all your web server data, all your client-side data, you are going to get it using that. That is actually the agent level monitor. Agent level monitor. Okay. So maybe I'll tell you an example. So these APM tools, basically how it is actually working. Okay. So example, you have your browser, you have your application server, you have your database server example. Okay, database. Browser, app server, and DB server. So, what not only Dynatrace, guys, every APM tool, how it is actually working, you are going to you are going to configure a concept or a software, small piece of software called agents. Agents, okay. So these agents are actually going to be available in every place. Okay. So in Dynatrace, the name itself is actually called as one agent, but each APM tool works in different way. I mean, each agent they are going to install it in every layer. So what these agents will do, the agent will collect the data and it will send the data to your front end, your UI, your UI. And these APM tools are actually going to display the data. APM tools are actually going to display the data. So that is the functionality of every APM tool. Every APM tool, it is actually working in the similar concept. You are going to install the agent in respective layer, and agent will collect the data, and collected data you are going to display in the APM UI. Be it like any APM tool. Dynatrace is also working on the similar pattern only. Dynatrace is working on the similar pattern only. Okay. So this is the place I'm saying, like you can get the web application monitoring data using the agent level itself. I mean, you can install the agent, and from the agent, the data you are going to get. Sometimes what will happen? Sometimes your infrastructure team, they are not allowing you to install the one agent. Sometimes your infrastructure team, they are not allowing you to install the one agent. That time what will you do? That time how will you collect the data? Okay. So that time only there is a concept called agentless monitoring. Okay, first one is they are allowing you to install the agent. You are going to get the data. That is default option, binormal option. You are going to use it. Sometimes if they are not allowing you to install the agent, if they are not allowing you to install the agent, what will you do? That time only the concept called agentless monitoring you are going to use. Agentless monitoring you are going to use, which means that Dynatrace is actually providing a small piece of JavaScript. That JavaScript you are going to configure inside the HTML page. That concept is actually called as agentless monitoring. That is actually called as agentless monitoring. Okay. And third option also they are providing. That is actually called as browser extensions. Browser extensions. So what they are providing? They are providing a plugin. Look at here, Dynatrace real user monitoring. There is a plugin extension that they are providing. That extension you can install it in your browser and you can do your real user monitoring. So that is a third option that they are providing. Okay. First option is what? First option is actually agent level. Second option is what? Agentless level. Third option is a browser extension through which you are going to do the front end monitoring. Front end monitoring. So I am also going to explain there is a API option available in Dynatrace. REST API option. Okay, environmental API and configuration API like that. Dynatrace is actually having the API concept. That concept with one example we are going to learn. And then there is an option called session replay. Session replay means you are performing certain activity. That activity is actually recorded as a video in Dynatrace. If there is any problem that you observed, you can click on that video and understand what activity that you performed over the period of time. So for that purpose, we are going to use the session replay functionality. Okay. So this is how we are going to learn the entire front end monitoring concept. Front end monitoring concept we are going to learn. This is very, very important, guys, because anyways other tools are not giving this and Dynatrace is actually giving this, and you are going to do a deep dive analysis to find what we are finding. The front end components, right? Your CSL, your JavaScript, your PNG, your JPEG, your GIF, all these files are actually contributing for the heavy response time or what. You can find it using this option in your HTML pages. All the static files that are loading, right? That static file is actually contributing more response time or what. That you can understand it using this front end monitoring concept. Because all the way what is actually happening, everybody what they are doing, they are more focused on the server level or they are more focused on the DB level. Always they are checking the application server and database server alone. Yes, that is also fine. Only you can contribute or you can focus on more of application layer and database layer and all. But there is a chance that your front end component also will contribute more response time, but we are not focusing on that right now. We are missing that layer itself. We are missing that layer itself. So using Dynatrace, what we are going to do, we are going to focus that layer also, and we are going to find any static components that is actually taking too much time, or your static component is actually heavy weighted in the sense is what? More size. So that also we are going to investigate, guys. That also we are going to investigate it using Dynatrace too. In the front end monitoring, we are going to learn that one. Any question, guys, till now?
No, no.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So, and then next topic is actually session segmentation. Session segmentation. Earlier, some 1 year back, this topic name was called as user session. Okay, now they change it to session segmentation. So, what does it mean? You are going to divide your holistic session into sub session, or you are segmenting your session for the easy analysis. That is what the session segmentation means. Okay, based on certain rule, based on certain condition, Dynatrace is actually dividing the whole sessions into sub sessions and segmenting your sessions, and for the detailed analysis that will be very useful. Under session segmentation topic, you are going to see the different sessions that are available, and inside that you are going to find which component, which file is actually taking time. All those things you are going to do the investigation. Okay, and then metrics. So actually, what happened in the recent trend, guys, nowadays in industry, many are actually talking about a concept called observability. Observability. Sorry. Okay, many are actually talking about a concept called observability. Okay, so observability, what is that meaning? Based on the external output, you are going to say how the internal part of the application is actually working. Okay, I'll repeat again. Based on the external output, how the internal part of the application is actually working. So while implementing this observability in every organization, what people are doing, they are measuring certain details. So they are calling that as melt. Melt. Melt means metrics, events, logs, trace. Metrics, events, logs, trace. So we are going to collect a numerical number metrics and then theoretical events and logs that are returned, and then the tracing events like parent child association. So nowadays, actually the trend is actually everybody they started saying I'm going to implement observability. It may be using the open source option or through commercial option. People have started talking about observability concepts. So even what Dynatrace they are claiming, they are a observability platform. They are claiming that they are a observability platform. So once they claiming that they are observability platform, what they are doing? They are providing all these provisions, metrics, events, logs, trace. They are providing it. So that is the reason we are also going to cover metrics. Okay, metrics. Important thing, metrics. They introduced a tab called metrics, and inside that they started displaying like what are all the different metrics that are available in Dynatrace. A separate tab they are having. Inside the metrics tab, they are providing that metrics list. And then Dynatrace is also providing another important information called service level objectives. Service level objectives. Actually, I told you, right? Recent trend, everybody started talking about a concept called observability. They are also talking about one more thing called SRE. SRE. Okay, site reliability engineering. SRE. Site reliability engineering. So everybody they are talking about how reliable your system should be. For that, what are all the activity that we have to perform? How availability can be increased? How downtime can be decreased? Like that. Also people they started I mean, in investigating. So in that SRE concept, okay, in that SRE concept, this service level objective is actually a important term. How you are measuring your success? How you are measuring your success? So this service level objective is also a capability available in Dynatrace. So that is the reason we are going to cover that as part of the course content. Okay, as part of the course content, we are covering that service level objective. Service level objective. And next one is actually dashboards. Okay, so this topic is very important, guys, because in many organizations, what they are doing, they are creating one dashboard. They are creating one dashboard. Okay, they are creating one dashboard, and instead of going to multiple tabs, Okay, you can go to services tab, you can go to process tab, you can go to host tab, you can go to front end tab, like that. You can go to different tabs to analyze different details, right? So instead of what they are doing, they are creating a dashboard and they are monitoring everything. You don't really require to go to each and every tab regularly. Instead, the critical metrics that you can add it in the dashboard itself, and then you can do your monitoring. So in this course journey, what we are going to do, we are going to learn about how to create a dashboard, how to import a dashboard, how to clone a dashboard, how to export a dashboard and share a dashboard. All the things we are going to cover. So that when you are attending interview, somebody is asking, have you ever created dashboard or any experience in doing dashboard configuration like that, you can clearly tell them, yes, I have experience and I know how to do the importing, cloning, exporting, sharing, all those things also I know, like that you can explain. I'll take a pass here, guys. Any question till now?
No, Satish.
Yeah. And then actually, why we are actually using these APM tools and all in the market, for this reason only. Primary reason is this reason only. Problem analysis. Problem analysis. First of all, why we are using APM tool? Because we wanted to identify problem. In production, what problem is there? In non-prod, what problem is there? What reason the problem happened? Is there an option to identify the root cause? That is the reason we are using this APM tool itself. So what we are going to do in this course journey, we are going to discuss about anomaly detection means what? Problem alerting profiling means what? Root cause analysis, how we are going to do it in Dynatrace. Visual resolution path means what? And then we are going to see two different problem statements. Locally, we are going to simulate it and we are going to do the analysis. One is CPU saturation problem. Another one is long garbage collection problem. CPU saturation problem and long garbage collection problem. We are going to learn it. So maybe in the interview they'll ask like, what are all the recent problem that you encountered? What are the recent problem that you encountered? So in that time you can tell them CPU saturation problem and long garbage collection problem are the problem we encountered in Dynatrace, and we did the root cause analysis and we identified the root cause of that issue also. Like that you can explain. You can explain. And not only that, actually nowadays people are expecting the integration capability also. Okay, integration capability in the sense like, Dynatrace can be integrated and how the notification I can get it means you can use email notification and Slack notification. Two integration we are going to learn. Two integration we are going to learn it. One is email notification and then another one is Slack. Slack is also a chatting tool. Okay, Slack is actually a chatting tool, and that integration also we are going to. Okay, and then they are providing extra capability. What is that? Profiling and optimization is actually extra capability. There they are providing memory dumps, which means that heap dump, how to capture it. And I am going to explain externally how to do the heap dump analysis and process crashes detail and CPU profiling detail. I mean any process, how much of CPU that is actually consuming, like that you can get it under the CPU profiling details. And then this synthetic monitoring is also a unique feature available in Dynatrace. So say like we are working for a retail based organization and I wanted to check my application is up and running all the way 100% of time. There is no downtime. I wanted to get it like that. I cannot make a person to sit 24/7 and then test the application. That's actually really a tough job, right? So for that, what Dynatrace they are providing a concept called synthetic monitoring. You can create a synthetic job. You can provide your URL and then time gap in which you wanted to load this, and then location in which you wanted to load this. So what Dynatrace will do, it will load your organization URL from so and so location between so and so time gap, and it will say whether your application is actually up and running or what. For that, we are using the synthetic monitor. Synthetic means automatically, robotically you are going to use the monitoring to check the availability and also performance of your application. Availability and also performance of your application you are going to use. So that is actually having different types: browser monitoring, HTTP monitor, like that. We are going to discuss that as well. Okay, how to set up the private location means, instead of setting the machine in different geolocation, I wanted to set the machine within my firewall, means that option is also available in Dynatrace. Okay, and then management zone is nothing but you are managing your data with fine grain access rights. You are giving QA data separately, dev data separately, pre-prod data separately, like that you can maintain it. That is what the management zone means. And then process level monitoring, and then service level monitoring. Okay, process level monitoring and service level monitoring. Holistic process and subdivided services level you can do the monitoring. Actually, Dynatrace is actually giving many options to do the investigation. Many options. They are providing response time level, comparison you can do, failure you can do, exception you can do, method level you can do, outlier is nothing but maximum number of times how much of a response time it is actually taken. And then backtrace, you can backtrace the information. Service flow, one service talking to another service, and then what are all the web URL that are loaded over the period of time. So service level monitoring in Dynatrace is actually providing very detailed information, very detailed information. And then they are providing database monitoring capability, and they are also providing host monitoring. Host monitoring is what? Your Windows server, Linux server monitoring, right? That you are getting. And network monitoring also. Dynatrace is actually providing network level monitoring data also. And then what are all the technologies and process that you are monitoring? And I also told you, right, observability, the important critical topic we are going to do. And then tool integration level. Okay, if I wanted to see the LoadRunner level or Jmeter level data in Dynatrace, what I'm going to do. And then tips and tricks, real world example. Okay, so all the things we are going to cover it in a practical way. Okay, in real world what is actually happening, that also we are going to discuss. Any question guys still? No?
No, sir.
Yeah. So those who wanted to enroll for this course journey, please reach out to Kumar sir. This is Kumar sir number 8019952427. Okay, I'll copy paste this number in the chat. You guys can take it. Okay, and I'll also copy paste the course content link in the chat. You guys can take it. Okay, so you can reach out to Kumar sir for any further information like course timing, course content, anything you wanted to discuss. You can discuss with Kumar sir. Fees related, anything that you want to discuss, you can discuss. And then from tomorrow, the day one session we are going to start. Okay, today is a demo session. Tomorrow we are going to start with the day one session. So all these sessions are actually recorded. All these sessions are actually recorded, and these videos you will be getting for lifetime access. Lifetime access, you are going to get it any number of times. You can watch a number of times. You can watch it. Any questions you wanted to discuss, we can connect and then we can discuss as well. Okay, so this is actually a Monday to Friday session. Monday to Friday, this time 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Correspondingly in other locations, US UK learners, you can check the timing here. Okay, so 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Indian time, and other corresponding locations you can check the timing in the website itself. And then all softwares, artifacts, sample applications, and everything we are going to share it through Google Drive, so that you can download it, set up in your environment, and do the continuous learning also. Okay, so this is actually a weekday session. 15 plus hours of session we are going to cover. Sorry, 15 plus hours of session we are going to cover. And in real world what is actually happening we are going to discuss. A practical learning we are going to discuss. Interview questions we are going to discuss. Certification questions we are going to discuss. Okay, certification questions we are going to discuss. What are all the questions that they will ask during the certification? What are all the questions that they will ask during the interview? In real world, what is actually happening? Practically, we are going to learn. Any question, guys?
Hey, Sarvan.
Yeah, Pranay.
Yeah, actually, I want to write the certification, so that is why I've joined this session.
Yeah, you can, the
So,
post the completion of this session, you can definitely crack it, Pranay.
yeah,
This is
at present,
actually,
like I'm working as a Datadog and Dynatrace in the APM team.
hmm,
So, we are migrating from Datadog to Dynatrace. So, I want to learn the Dynatrace and do this certification.
yeah,
So,
sure.
will this course
Definitely,
will yeah.
yeah, it will definitely help you. See, the steps, the conceptually we will cover everything, and there are steps are there to follow. If you are following that, you can definitely crack the certification. Okay?
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, sure. So those who wanted to enroll for this course journey, please reach out to Kumar sir. 8019924227 is number. 8019924227 is number. So you can reach out to Kumar for any further information. Okay. So you can from tomorrow, actually from tomorrow, the day one session we are going to start it. So you wanted to have a continuous learning without missing any topic, any concept that we are discussing. Please enroll yourself for the course journey. Okay. So with this, we'll complete our session for today. We'll regroup tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Thanks all. Bye bye.
Mm, thanks.